The algorithm chose my fate. Prologue. The first time I realized my life wasn't my own was when my phone buzzed at exactly 4:17 p.m. with a message from an unknown number. Go to the library. He's waiting. I almost ignored it. Almost. But something deep inside me, some instinct I couldn't explain, forced me to obey. That decision changed everything. Chapter 1. The patterns begin. It all started subtly. A cafe recommendation, a song playlist that knew my emotions before I did, an ad for a book I just dreamed about. At first, I brushed it off. Algorithms are designed to predict our behavior, right? That's what they do. But then it became eerie. My phone knew when I was sad, restless, hopeful. It knew before I even acknowledged those emotions myself. It started suggesting not just what I wanted, but what I needed. Then the messages started. I was sitting at my desk, working on an assignment, when a notification popped up on my screen. Unknown number. You're not supposed to be there. I frowned. A prank, obviously. Me, who is this? 3 dots appeared, typing, then nothing. I shrugged it off, but when I left my desk for a break, I found my chair had been pulled back just a little, as if someone had been sitting there. Chapter 2. The Man in the Hoodie. The night I followed the text to the library, my world tilted. A man sat in the farthest corner, wearing a dark hoodie. He tapped his fingers on the table in a rhythm that strangely matched my own heartbeat. When I hesitated, he gestured for me to sit. You finally found me, he said. My throat went dry. Who are you? Not important. His eyes glowed faintly in the dim light. What's important is who you are and why the algorithm chose you. I swallowed hard. Chose me for what? He slid a phone across the table. It looked exactly like mine, but it had no app. Just a single screen with 2 words. Accept your fate, yes or no? I stared at the blinking cursor. What happens if I say no? He smiled. You can't. Chapter 3. The system knows. I should have walked away. Instead, I tapped yes. The phone buzzed violently, and the screen changed to a countdown. 24-0. The man in the hoodie stood up. You have 1 day to find the exit, or it will reset. What will reset? I asked, panic rising. Everything. Then he was gone. The next morning, I woke up in my bed, but everything felt off. My calendar had been wiped. My messages were gone. The people around me seemed scripted, responding in ways that felt rehearsed. Then my phone buzzed again. Unknown number. Welcome to the experiment. Chapter 4. The truth beneath the code. As I searched for answers, I realized I wasn't alone. There were other people who had noticed the strange patterns. People who had also received messages. We met in secret, trying to understand the rules of the game we were unknowingly playing. The algorithm wasn't just predicting our actions, it was controlling them. Every choice we thought we made, every decision, every feeling, all carefully orchestrated. But why? And then I met her. Her name was Isla, and she claimed to have seen the end of the experiment. There is no escape, she whispered, unless you break the system. But how? She placed a mirror in front of me. Look into it and tell me what you see. Did. And I saw nothing. Not my reflection. Not the room behind me. Just darkness. Then my phone buzzed one last time. Unknown number. You weren't supposed to see that. Epilogue. The final choice. The countdown on my phone reached 1. Then it stopped. I stood at the edge of a rooftop, staring at a door that shouldn't exist, leading into an empty void. The algorithm had guided me here, step by step, without me realizing. The only way out was forward. Or was it? A final message flashed on my phone screen. Step through, and you wake up. Stay, and you belong to us. The choice was mine. I took a deep breath and stepped through.